Hello. It's been quite a while. I have not dropped a video, so busy. Well, a week and a half into my new position, and I am loving it. The vision is beginning to be clearer, and I'm beginning to see the purpose of why I'm where I am today. If you have not figured out what your purpose is, why you're here, you're gonna live a miserable, unfulfilled, sad life, just wallowing around, like I said, like a vagabond with no sense of direction. So it's very important to know your purpose, to know why you're here. There's a reason why every single one of us is here on this earth. There's a reason. I'm still alive today for a reason. There's a reason. And every time I find myself somewhere, that reason becomes even more clearer. Because I now see my assignment. Having been where I am for a week and a half and what I have done and the encounters of the people that I have seen, and now it's clear to me what my purpose is, what my assignment is. All right. Now I wanted to just share this. Today I glanced through and I saw that somebody shared something about me. There's a photo, a picture that was shared. I didn't even see it, but I saw that when this person's wore when the person shared it. So I was curious to go through the comments and read what people had said, and I came across this particular comment, and I realized it's a fake profile that was created the same day that post was made. So that individual or that fellow, that person, immediately they saw my picture, they decided to go create a fake profile and troll, express themselves, how they felt, took skin to be known. Those were their words, took skin to be known. In as much as we said that um we should ignore and not, you don't owe anybody an explanation. I'm not explaining. I just want to speak some words. Hopefully they mean something. Hopefully they bless somebody. Took skin to be known. What I realize is that a lot of people are going through one challenge in their life, one season, one difficult phase, and one difficult season in their life. And it gets to happen to everybody. It's life is unpredictable, and people have various ways of coping with their challenges, with their issues, with their stress. So people cope differently. The coping mechanisms that people do use, uh, they're different because we're different individuals. So when if you understand human nature and human beings, you will save yourself a lot of stress, causing wrinkles and getting old before your time. You just understand the psychology and the reason why certain people behave certain in a certain way. right? There's some people that, especially with the pandemic, with COVID, life was already so stressful, and COVID didn't make it any easier. And the crisis going on in Cameroon hasn't made it any easier. So a lot of people are lonely, people are feeling empty. There's a void, there's a vacuum that some people are looking for different avenues and different ways of trying to fill that vacuum. Some of them will take it out on you. Some of them are people that you know. They would take it out on you. Choose skin to be known. The point is that by virtue of who I represent, who I follow, Jesus Christ, I don't have a choice but to be known. Jesus is the most popular person on earth. And because I associate myself with him, I don't have a choice but to be known. That's the most popular person. So if you accuse me of choking skin with Jesus because I want, oh yes. And because you're in that position, the rest of the world have to know you with no stress. No stress at all. Some people, it's their grace. Some people, it's the nature of the assignment that they have been assigned to each according to the measure. And there's nothing you can do about it. I don't have control over certain things that happen. God places some things in your hands for a reason. And because of that thing that you have to do, you have to be known. Some people are meant to be in the background. Some people are meant to be in the forefront. Some people are meant. So our different assignments places us in different places. So, but then the question is that choosing to be known, why should that bother you? Why should that bother you that somebody is trying to be acquainted with another individual to be known? Why should that bother you? Social media, people use it for business to make money. You can sell your brand to stones, right? You have to sell it to people. So people have to know you. Some of you have a problem with people being known. How does that take away anything from you? The food that you eat, the air that you breathe, or your job, your livelihood, your growth, destiny. Why should that bother you? For you to take time and create a fake profile to troll that somebody is choking skin to be known, and it becomes a problem. Then you create a fake profile, and then you start insulting. Why should that bother you? Some of the trivia things that we make so much ado about. And so that tells you where some people are. Some people use their current or past situation and then they mirror it with somebody else. Where you're at in life, it's not where I'm supposed to be. Our journey and not lateral. We're not running the same race. And because we're running different races, we take different routes. We get different connections. We get placed in different places. right? Whether we like it or not, there's always going to be somebody that is above and there's somebody that is beneath. That's the law of life. Somebody's always going to be above you and somebody's always going to be beneath you. And if you have a problem with somebody being above you, you need to look at the bigger picture. That person is over there not by default. Some people have to work their way. Some people, it's because of the assignment that God has given them and the where they are. Be happy and be contented. If you're not happy with where you are, do something about it because you have what it takes inside of you to become who you want to be, especially in this diaspora, especially in America. Yes, it's land of opportunity for everybody. You have what it takes inside of you to be whatever you want to be. You can achieve your dreams and aspirations in America. Yes, you can. And if you focus your time and your energy moving around to draw people, you're going to stay stagnated. You're going to stay on one place. You're not going to be able to move because you're busy. You're not going to move. The time that you take to go create a fake profile to conceal yourself, that's that time you can take and get on the internet and do research, sell yourself, do something productive. I don't know, but I believe that most of the people that are under fake profile insulting me personally, some of you know me or some of you don't, because they say it's always your close person, because if not, you're not gonna be hiding your identity. That's because I know you. And if you know me, then you're my age mate. We're not kids anymore. We're grown up women. We're mothers, wives. And some things really get old. Some things get old. There's a season for everything. There was a season when you were a teenager, you're an adolescent, you're moving to adulthood now. You have to let go of the things that we used to do when we were teenagers. Some things get old. Embrace the new season that you're into as an adult, as a mother, a wife. Let go of the things. When you're now matured into a lady and a woman, you expect to start eating meat with bones or bones with meat, and no longer waiting for somebody to chew it and give it to you. You're not a mature person. So some things get old. Now is a time when if you're my age, you have lived half of your years on earth. So spend half of what is remaining to make impact, to prepare for your retirement, your grandkids, your kids, for the journey beyond. This is not where it all ends. We're going to move beyond this physical world. We're going to transcend and move on. Some people know where they're going, some don't know, some don't understand. You have to prepare because where you're going to depend on how you live here. Where you're going depends on how you live here. There's a season for everything. Some of those things get really old. That after trolling and insulting somebody, whether you know the person, you don't know the person, when you retire home, do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like you accomplished anything for that day? Do you feel like you added value to somebody's life or to your life? We need to change the narrative. We need to be the change we want to see. We need to be those mentors and the example for our kids. They look up to us. What are we teaching them? What legacy are we leaving for these young ones? The world is already so chaotic. And us that say we're Christ-like, representing the image of God, there should be a point in your life where you truly get convicted that your moral compass actually activates itself and you do right. Not just by your neighbor, the next person, you do right by you and by God. So we're coming to the end of the year, and it's a privilege. It's God's grace and mercy that we're going to see the end of 2020 in 2021. So how are you planning to move into a new year? With the same old attitude, the same old things that you have been doing, no change, no goal, no prospect. How are you planning to move into the new year? It's a moment of reflection. Say 5 years, 3 years down the road, you still want to be where you were. I know some people that I knew them 8 years ago, they're still where I left them. And that's not how it's supposed to be. We have to keep growing, moving from glory to glory, both in the physical and the spiritual. But you're not going to grow if you spend time doing what you're doing, trolling people and exerting negative energy. How you think affects how you feel and how you react. So our reaction to certain things is how we think. If you're thinking a certain way about somebody, it's going to reflect in how you treat them. So maybe we should start by renewing our mind. Renew our mind, our thinking. Switching those negative things that we have about people to positive. We're not kids anymore. There was a time when we were all excited about being known. Not now. What else do you want people to know? What else that you haven't done? What's the excitement about being known? What's the excitement about followers on social media? What's the excitement? There was a time when people were excited, but I don't think at this age we should be excited over that. That you would take time to get into people's inboxes and say, don't follow this person, don't follow this person, and don't follow this person, and don't follow this person. Here is the shocking thing. And so if people unfollow others, how does that benefit you? What do you gain? Or if people don't follow me, how does that affect my life? It doesn't. Social media, there is a life outside social media. So whether people personally are following me or not following me, it really doesn't matter, because I am still fulfilling my assignment and my purpose outside of social media. There's a life outside of social media. Can I shock you? I'm no longer looking for popularity or to be known among my mates or people I don't know on social media with fake profiles. I'm choking skin with people like Obama, President Biden. I'm choking skin with people like dignitaries, chancellors of universities. I'm choking skin with senators. I'm trying to choke skin to be known by those people and no longer my mates. No. You too. Don't reduce yourself to the level of a social media troll. That's not where you belong. You're useful. God created you for a purpose, and that purpose is bigger than you trolling people. Dream big. Come out of mediocrity. Come out of and start thinking big. As you think, so you will be. Renew your mind. Renew your thinking. If you're my age, you should get over the excitement of social media. Fake profiles on your list. That's why I'm unfriending and depopulating my social media list. There's a life outside social media. Yeah. So those followers that some of you are killing people over, they don't take or add, subtract anything on anybody's life. So stop beating yourself up, going into people's inboxes and say, don't follow this person. How does that affect you? Whether A or B is following somebody. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's amazing that we have a problem with people supporting others. We have a problem with people doing good. We have a problem with people helping others. Because I support you, it means I'm choking skin to want to be your friend. No. Personally, let me tell you what. The last time I had a friend was 2014. My only friend after God and Jesus is my husband, my kids. That's it. Don't beat yourself up for no reason. Because some of us, it's not social media. It might sound like we're excited because of the things that we post, but our life does not end on social media. There's real work to be done. There are real connections to be to to make real people, influential people. You're not going to meet some of them on social media. No. Renew your mind. Come out of that place. Okay? Renew your mind. It's getting old. Especially when you see my age mates and adults, it's getting old. If you're my age, we're going to die soon. You're bent and determined on dying, trolling people. Come on. Think about it. Think about it. All right? So, if you don't know your purpose and your assignment, you don't know why you're here, maybe you should have a one-on-one with the Holy Spirit. Talk to God. Father, why am I here? Reveal it to me. Why am I here? Because if you don't find your purpose, if you don't find that purpose and that assignment, why you're here, there's always going to be something missing in your life. You're always going to feel empty. You're always going to feel unfulfilled. And you're going to think that by trolling, by trying to bring somebody else down, it will make you feel better. By trying to eliminate somebody else, by trying to poison somebody else, it will make you feel better. It's not going to make you feel better until you find you. Until you find the reason why you're here, you will continue to be restless. You're not going to have rest. You will continue to remain a vagabond, moving around with no sense of direction. Find your purpose. Live it. And you won't find time to worry about trivial things. This last week and a half, I've been so busy that I'm not even aware of certain things. I'm not aware. Yeah. I'm in a new season with a new assignment. And I'm busy fulfilling that assignment. And it doesn't leave me room for trivial things. To see other things. I don't even know what's going on. So, certain things that I had time to do, I don't have the time to do it anymore because I'm in a new season with a new assignment. And I don't want to fail in that assignment. I want to make my Heavenly Father proud. And so I'm doing research, I'm studying, I'm reading, trying to improve, I'm asking questions, I'm attending seminars and attending meetings and see. Because faith without work is dead work. In as much as I have the faith that when God gives you a vision, He makes provision. He's there for you, but you need to put in the work. So I have to do research, meeting up with, people with like minds, discussing ideas, how to do better, changing people's lives, bringing hope, rebuilding some relationships and homes, making people have hope and feeling wanted and feel human again. And just representing who Jesus is. Doing ministry outside of social media, off camera and on camera. The ministry. has to grow, touching lives, spreading the good news, making people believe again. So renew your mind. Renew your mind. We need to stop worrying, prioritizing trivial things that don't bring value to your life. It's going to be a new year. Start a new chapter. And you see God change things around for you. Yeah. It's going to be a new year. You need to turn the old and start a new chapter. Think differently. Do things differently. It's not a time for us to be excited over social media. Social media will come and go. It will come and go. Then what? Then what? All right. My sister, my brother, I don't know. I hope this blesses somebody, blesses you. Spoken from my heart. Spoken from my heart. You cannot change what God wants to do through somebody. The grace of God is sufficient for everyone. You can spend your time fighting the grace that is upon my life. My assignment is different from yours. All right, I'm going to close this video by saying that he that carries grace must face persecution. It's normal. But be rest assured, Christ has already overcome. He's overcome. And if you have to perish, you perish. Knowing that you got a friend who's got your back. God. Our everlasting Father. If you perish for him, you have gained. If you're persecuted for his sake, you have gained. You shall inherit the kingdom. All right? All right, people. Celebration continues. Stay tuned. Saturday. We've been waiting for this day because of COVID. My class is graduating almost a year after graduation. But I think it was for a reason. Yes, it was for a reason. And let God be praised, because his ways are not our ways. I was getting impatient. I was getting upset, like, what is the school doing? Let's just do it virtually and get it over with. This is why we have to wait upon the Lord. Be patient. Be patient. Know who your God is. Know how he operates. All right? Wait upon the Lord. And follow that little voice of the Spirit. You'll never go wrong. God bless you.